One of the great assets of building out your vision story, your mission statement, unique core value set, and then really systematizing and processing a business is over time, you actually do start to have some marginal time that builds up, that you can do things that really matter most. My goodness, what's another reason that we would put all these in place and work so hard on our business if we didn't have some time to enjoy that with our family and with these things that we love to do? And I wanted to share with you, this is from a recent coaching call that we had in our group coaching. And Jason mentions in here that he went out for 1 week. He's runs a real estate brokerage, went out for 1 week. And I want you to listen to exactly how he prepped for it and what some of the outcomes were. I think you'll be encouraged, and I think you'll realize that it is work to get prepared for it. But if you can prepare correctly, the value of you going out and empowering other people all at the same time will be overwhelming. So take a listen.
I heard him several weeks ago in passing talking about being away on a vacation or somewhere for a week, and he spent 2 or 3 weeks preparing for that. And so that kind of resonated with me. It is not something, it was truly in passing, but I spent 2 or 3 weeks preparing for a vacation last week, and it was amazing. I was truly able to detach, and just that little mention of that just made me think and dig deep. And I had the right people in place and set expectations, and it was pretty unbelievable. I didn't even buy Wi-Fi on the ship, on the cruise ships.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, walk through a couple of kind of tangible things that you did to do that, because we need a couple more people to do that as well.
Yeah. Well, for me, and I'm in a real estate transaction, there's a lot of players. There's more than you would think, even more than I would think until I start writing it down. So, there's another agent involved. There's a lender. There's a settlement company, and the client. And so mostly getting another agent involved, passing along the nitty-gritty details so that when they're talking to my client, they can say, we talked about that septic tank and we know that those pumps are changed out, so that they know, my client knows I'm taking care of them. So passing along some specific details and putting them on paper on a Google Drive and sharing that with them. And then just letting my clients know, hey, I'm going to be away. I'll check in time to time, but this is who's going to take care of you, and introduce them. And then that other agent would go back and say, hey, nice to meet you. I'll be taking care of you this week. So really passing along a lot of information to all the different parties and letting them know I'd be away. And I set up my auto email responder as well for that entire time, and put the date I would be back.
Sweet.
All right, so you got setting expectations, you built a workflow, and you set up kind of the auto responder all the way around.
Yeah. The time-consuming part was taking the information of each specific client or transaction out of my head and putting that on paper. That took a while, but it paid off. I mean, if nothing else, it helped me know. Even if it was never used, it helped me know that it was all there and just would be taken care of.
There's a real difference between delegation and abdication. Abdication just says, hey, take this and go do it. And then you leave just kind of hoping for the best. Delegation means I'm identifying what it is that I do. I'm realizing that I want to pass this off to you. In order to do that, I'm going to capture every step in that process so that you can do it at least as well as I do it, and then eventually do it better than I do it, because you're going to bring your own element into that. And then checking in and checking in and checking in. So this isn't something that Jason decided to do the day before he left. This is something that he decided to do weeks prior to leaving so that he could get his team set up. And the beauty of it is it's all set up now. And so the real challenge is that as we went on in the coaching call, one of the things we really challenged him to do was don't take this stuff back on you. Continue to pass it off to these other team members, or at least what you can, so that you can empower them and begin to work even more broadly on the business. This is the power of what it is that you're building. Hey, if you need a vision written out, mybusinessonpurpose.com/vision, and check us out, the group coaching program at 4stepstobusinessfreedom.com. And we will see you next time to liberate you from the chaos of working your business on the Business on Purpose podcast.